What's up, everyone? This is Dave, aka Finance Guy, bringing you another 54 box EverQuest raid on a local install of EQ Emulator. We are in East Temple of Veeshan, also known as Halls of Testing, and I'm willing to kill Dozekar the Cursed. He still gives me a lot of trouble. My 54 characters are geared mostly in Kael and Skyshrine quest armor. I've killed Dozekar a couple of times. I have some of his quest gear. I have some gear from some mid-tier Luclin mobs, but I haven't done North Temple of Veeshan yet. In fact, I tried this morning and I wiped to Arinar. I even tried going to Koidoken and just skip a few mobs and see what it was like, and he kicked my butt. It's just not ready yet. So I have my tank group, I have an off-tank group, I have a spare heals group, I have 3 caster groups and 3 melee groups. It's a fairly balanced raid, all level 60, no AAs. I will start doing AAs once I clear North Temple Veeshan for the first time. And then I'll also progress into Luclin mobs. So for Dozekar, what we're going to do is we're going to keep the clerics here because he has an unresistible AoE that does 500 damage and removes a buff, so we definitely don't want the clerics getting hit by that. I'm probably going to pull him into the doorway. That's usually where I get him. Sometimes I can put him like right there on the map, and hopefully still be in range of complete heal. So we're going to first prep the complete heal rotation by clicking these buttons. This is just going to turn off the 6 clerics that are part of the complete heal rotation. We are using the E3 macro as part of MacroQuest. E3 was created for Project EverQuest and other EQ emulator servers. So this is just a modification of that macro for the complete heal chain. It's going to complete heal Dave. If Dave dies, it will move to Ally, then Arthur, then Norm. Dave and Ally are warriors. Arthur and Norm are Shadow Knights. And I'm just going to set a default timing of 4 seconds to start. We can always change it to slower once the mob is slowed. If I can't get him slowed, we'll just keep it there. So I'm going to follow me, and I'm going to say not clerics. I want the clerics to stay put. And you get in front of this door, and basically, here we go. So, let's see. Alright, let's do this. Darius is up. Dozekar is aggroed. Got him in the corner here. Then turn on the complete heal rotation. I'm going to debuff him. It's going to build up some aggro now. He's starting to AoE. I got defensive up. He is slowed, so I'm going to set the heal chain to 6 seconds to conserve mana. And we're going to dot him to wait a little longer for the engage, because once I lose aggro, it starts to get really messy. So, alright, let's engage him. So, Dozekar, I feel like as the fight goes on, he gets a lot harder because of the AoE that's unresistible. Eventually, he starts to wear down the healers and starts killing people. Especially casters who generally have lower health, especially without buffs. I think some of my casters are in the high 2,000 hit points, 2,800 or so. I think Dave is around 4,400 unbuffed, and we will probably be completely unbuffed at the end of this fight. Dozekar drops quest items that can be turned into West Temple Veeshan for some of the best in slot items for Velious. I don't do the quest. What I do is for each item that he drops, I just give myself a quest item, because otherwise I have to farm the drakes. I have to keep track of who has what. I have to grind faction for West Temple Veeshan, which I don't want to do because I kill mobs in that wing and in other places where I lose faction. So it's kind of a headache to track all the quests. So what I do is I just, he drops 4 items, I give myself 4 items, and then next time I respawn him, or he respawns naturally and I kill him, I just give myself 4 more. Good thing about GMing on your own servers, you can repop the mobs as often as you want. I don't repop them over and over again in chains. I feel like that would get kind of boring. So I try to rotate around the different mobs I'm doing, maybe kill a mob once or twice in a day, depending on the day. This is actually going a lot smoother than I thought. I'm going to click burn, which is a E3 command to tell all my melee DPS to put up their offensive disciplines. So like Ashen Hand and Duelist and whatever the heck the Berserkers use. I'm trying to really play Berserker. I do have 3 of them in the party. Looks like Ally is stealing aggro. My warrior is sometimes still aggro from the other warrior, but she is using the warrior epic. She'll probably die, but if she doesn't, that's great. Oh, let's see what happens. Alright, 8%, so Enrage is probably going off, so I'm turning off auto attack. Yep, Ally just died to Enrage, it's okay. And guess Enrage is off now, so I'll turn that off. Okay, so yep, that beep is Ali being dead. I have beeps go off whenever someone dies, which helps you pay attention. Alright, Dozekar is down. We're gonna see if anyone else died. It looks like we just lost Ali. So what I do is I don't res, I just summon. So I can do pound summon for the GM command summon. Obviously if you're playing on a public server, you can just raise your characters, so like no big deal. And then I'm gonna reset all the macros by sending a command to box chat. BCAA, B/BC is box chat. AA is all accounts. So I'm gonna send the macro E3 to restart everyone. It's gonna restart everyone. Yeah, and that's pretty much Dozekar. Wow, that was actually the smoothest clear of Dozekar I've had. I'm glad I got to do it on video. He dropped, everyone's curious, he dropped a Flame Kiss tier, Poison tier, Serrated tier, and Emerald tier. Had you been doing the quests manually, like on a public server or live or wherever, you turn those in for whatever items those are used for. You would have to probably have 2 or 3 items from the drakes that spawn in the East Wing. You can see the drakes spawn in various locations. The drakes are not nearly as hard as Dozekar, obviously. Probably no AoEs or anything like that. And probably kill them with all the trash. I've gone over my raid team in previous videos, so I'm not going to talk about it too much here. I still plan on doing a video on my scripts. As you can see, the characters were completely automated. Dave controls everything. I'll quickly show you some basic commands since I haven't done that in my previous videos. I have follow me, which has everyone follow me. Stop has everyone stop in place. Med on will tell everyone to meditate to full mana or until med off is hit. I have a debuff button, which has everyone who has a debuff to debuff. I have a dot button for everyone to dot. I have a back off button. This is like where Dave's losing aggro. I can hit this button. Everyone will kind of back off for a moment. And then I have engage for everyone to attack. This is how I group everyone up. This is group main. It has saved the raid team into 9 groups. And then this just invites everyone to the raid. This tells all the tanks to peel off the healers. I will explain that in another video. That doesn't do anything more. This is how we get Deadman floating on everyone for underwater fights and levitate. We complete heal to turn off all the complete heal clerics. There are 6 of them, and we turn the complete heal macro on. Starting the complete heal chain, this tells the complete heal chain to start healing. This is how I turn my GM command on. It makes myself invulnerable so I can kind of wander around and bring people to where I want to go. And this is how I turn it back off. And then this I'll just go through real quickly. When I want to summon the whole raid to where I am, I have everyone, quickly lined up to summon everyone so I can get from A to B. There's no point running 54 characters if I don't have to from A to B. When I used to do that on a live server, it was a pain in the neck, and I'd die sometimes, or terrible things would happen. So I just pound zone Dave to where I'm going, and then I'm out. Anyway, that's the video. If you liked what you see, like, share, and subscribe. Comment. Let me know what you want to see. Any questions you have. I'm planning on boxing Velious and Luclin content for some time. I do need to break into North Temple of Veeshan and Sleeper's Tomb, and once I beat them, I will start grinding AAs and doing more Luclin content, such as Cereza Temple and Vextal. So until then, see you next time. Have a good one.